Who do we think we are to consider the driver more important than the car? To pursue a vision that captures the sports coupe. A vision that transmits the driver's intention to the wheels, connecting man and machine as one. A vision driving us to power it with a new engine family and to handle that power at every turn. A vision for design that demands attention, aggressive and progressive, inside and out. So who do we think we are? A company that believes that the best car in the world is not a car. It's you inside an Infiniti. Introducing the Infiniti Q60 Concept. Please welcome Infiniti Executive Design Director, Alfonso Albaiza.
Thanks, everybody. Good evening. Thank you for coming on your busy day. Here in this contemporary art museum, in this very creative space, every expanse and every surface offers an opportunity to celebrate form and function, inspiration and ideas, and the evolution of art and design itself. Over the past 26 years, Infiniti has also evolved, not only as a brand, but as an automaker. The vehicle you see here today is a clear indication of where Infiniti is going. It is a concept that taps into our desires, and it embodies the true driving emotion. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Infiniti and to the sneak preview of the Infiniti Q60 Concept. This is designed to be a car that stirs you, that stimulates the senses, that accelerates one's imagination through in its very shape and it's in every detail. At a glance, it's a sinuous coupe, contours set low into the ground and with a sultry, aggressive posture. There is something under the skin of Q60 that is slightly sinister. And as in the Q80 inspiration, up front we showcase a very deep inset double arch grille, which floats a bit within the body, telegraphing its connection to our powerful engine. And serving as more than just simple decoration, it's showing this connection. The headlamps as well draw their inspiration from the Q80 inspiration in its apparent, strong, focused, human eye aspect, which nods towards advanced technologies, but it also expresses a sense of animal or a sense of organic beauty. From there, we see our deeply chiseled shoulder, and which is very assertive and is confident, and it really sets up the romance of the sculpture beneath it. And this is what we call our Infiniti artistry, this sense of carroceria, the sense of the hand of the artist who made the body itself. And this muscularity is organic, and it's ready to pounce. And this is what we really wanted you to feel. As in all the new vehicles, the Q60 Concept crescent cut is a key Infiniti signature. Here the crescent locks into the rearward flow of the roofline, drawing your eye to this graceful tapering cabin. Coming around the rear, arguably this is my favorite view, you can see and feel how the volumes of the design taper to a point about 20 feet behind the car and give you this very graceful ending. This taper is set against the very powerful rear haunches, which embody Infiniti power and a sense also of Infiniti grace. As you can see, the exterior delivers on Infiniti artistry and delivers on Infiniti performance. But moving inside, we don't forget this feeling. Huh? Our designers never hesitate to express their lust for driving, along with their equal lust for Infiniti artistry and this sense of tailoring. Based on the Q50's theme for the interior, it's very driver-oriented in this asymmetrical movement. And the Q60 obviously is pure performance. Opening the doors, stepping inside, one feels as if you're slipping into a driver's glove. The movements and the flow of the interior surround both the driver and the passenger. in a combination of very smooth leathers and also gripping quilted leathers, which tap into images that we all probably have of sports car iconography. But it is an unmistakably modern expression of this iconography. Once behind the wheel, the leather seats are slim and supportive. The steering wheel, shifter, and all surfaces intensify your desire to drive. Q60 Concept is exactly what the premium mid-size performance coupe can and should be as we move forward. It represents what you can expect from Infiniti in the not-so-distant future. Now that I still have a voice, please join me in welcoming Vice President, Infiniti Americas, Michael Barsh.
Good day, ladies and gentlemen. The reason why we are working in the car industry is standing in front of you here. This is, I can assure you, causing some real excitement back in headquarters and in Nashville. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. A special thanks to all of you for joining us this evening. I'm very honored to be kicking off another auto show season for Infiniti. This marks our 26th year as a premium brand. And as you know, and as we say every year, Detroit holds a very special place for us because it's here in this town that Infiniti was launched. So over the past years, we've been talking about building our brand by bolstering our product lineup. In 2002, if you all remember, in 2002, when we first launched the G35 Coupe in North America, it very much redefined the segment and clearly put Infiniti on the map. In fact, I remember well the headline as the G35 was named 2003 Motor Trend Car of the Year. The headline was, "The King is Dead." Well, ladies and gentlemen, since then, we have sold more than 170,000 Infiniti Coupes. Roughly, save you getting your calculator out, that's about 14,000 units a year. 14,000 a year since its inception. Ladies and gentlemen, the Q60 Concept foreshadows our next step in continuing that legacy. It feeds off the momentum that was gained through the introduction of the Q50 sports sedan, the Q30, and most recently, for those of you at the Paris Motor Show, the Q80 Inspiration. Now, of course, I know what you're asking. The most logical question to be asked is when and if they will really build this car. I stand here before you today and I confirm, yes, it will be built and it will be in our showrooms in 2016. In addition, when it does go into production, it will include a new family of turbocharged direct injected 6-cylinder engines. And Shiro just whispered in my ear, it's really important for me to tell you guys and ladies that it's more than an outward appearance. It's also what's going to be under the bonnet. We talked of a new engine family for the first time in Paris around the launch of the Q80 Inspiration. This engine family that we're talking about will be the powertrain, linked to the powertrain in this car. It will be designed to deliver additional power, additional torque, while at the same time reducing emissions and achieving impressive fuel economy. Ladies and gentlemen, of course, the story of Infiniti is not entirely about what's to come. Today, we're growing the product lineup across North America and around the world. In 2014, we introduced a revised Q70, along with a long wheelbase version called the Q70L. We also launched an upgraded QX80 and the new range-topping QX80 limited model, which has just gone on sale. This past summer, we announced that we will be building, or we built, an entirely new engine plant together with our alliance partner Daimler in Aguascalientes, Mexico, where they will be building premium compact vehicles starting in 2017. We've kicked off production of a new 2-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder engine at Infiniti Powertrain in Dehya, Tennessee. And most recently, we've begun to build the Q50L in China. So you can see, ladies and gentlemen, we've been extremely busy. And it's starting to pay back. Our sales are growing globally. In fact, in 2014, we sold a little over 186,000 units. That's up 13%, plus 13% over the prior year. And importantly, not only are the sales growing globally, but they're also growing in the Americas. In the US, we sold more cars in 2014 than we did in 2013. We exceeded 117,000 units. On top of that, sales were up by some 50% in Mexico, where we were the fastest growing premium brand. And in Canada, we delivered more than 10,000 units for the first time ever, up 15% compared to the prior year. And as equally important, China. China was also up with over 30,000 units sold for a growth of a staggering 75%. And indeed, we just finished December, the month of December, on a high note. It was the best-selling month for Infiniti brand globally in its history, 19,700 sales. So as we look towards a future that promises cars like the production Q60, which will be heavily inspired by what you see here, you can understand why we're bullish on our outlook. Tonight provides an early look at our new concept car, but I'd encourage you all still to come out to our stand, to our Infiniti stand tomorrow. And then please, to our Tuesday morning press conference. We would love to see you there as well. But before I go any further, there's one more reveal that we have in store. I might add, not as good looking as this car, but I'm very pleased to introduce, sorry, I'm going to get sacked. This is probably the last day I stand before you. I'm very pleased to introduce new president of Infiniti and senior vice president of Nissan Motor Company today, Roland Kruger. Roland, as you know, is no stranger to the automotive industry. He has a long, accomplished history as a designer, as a product planner and executive, but I'm sure you know that, as I said. And we're thrilled to have him with us, to be part of the Infiniti team, to be part of the global Nissan team. Roland officially joined us on the 1st of January. This is going to be his first public appearance, so please be more gentle on him in his first days than you were on me. He is eager to meet you, so feel free to approach him here today and then on the stand tomorrow. Then on Tuesday morning, he will formally speak during the Infiniti press conference. Now, I'd like to invite Roland, and if I could have Alfonso back up on the stage, and formally thank you again for joining us today, and invite you all to come and have a closer look at our stunning new Q60 concept. And once again, thank you for joining us. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you.